I'm going to go through two things because I'll be talking about a lot of things. And I know sometimes some things, can go over our heads and it can be very, very rich. So I have to check myself and kind of back up sometimes. And I can be getting a little ahead of myself where I can kind of break down some things that I've talked about, and that way we can have a greater understanding. So what I did was last week on Talk to Me Tuesday, I talked about a little about calcification. Part of that was about calcification and how calcification can would affect hair loss, beard growth, beard breakage, and so forth. I talked about those things. And I talked about a couple of things practical things that you guys can use. Now, with that said, also make sure you guys check out blackmensgroomingden.com. I definitely have to make sure we put that out in front before we go any further. Make sure you guys go to blackmensgroomingden.com where you can find all of your beard care essentials, hair care essentials, oral care essentials, skincare essentials, body care essentials. Okay. Now, the two products I want to talk about that's going to help with, that calcium buildup in your follicles, in your beard, and in your hair. Because a lot of us say, man, I got patchy beard. My line is receding, is getting thinner. Well, we all, at this point, if you were on last week, and I've been talking about this even on Facebook, we have some grooming behaviors that are accelerating that process that we can actually control. And just to kind of really, really quick talk about calcium. Calcium can be built up into your follicles. It can be built up into your body, which can prevent vitamins and minerals and blood flow and all the essential things to help your hair grow and stay on your face. And, to stay on your face, if blood is not getting to your follicles, then your hair is just going to go away. Your follicles are going to miniaturize because it's not getting the proper nutrients it needs to sustain and thrive. All right. So we want to clarify. We want to go through a clarification where we're clarifying those things from out of our body, our system, and our scalp and our facial skin, because that's our objective today. So let's go right into it. There's two things. I talk about detox, right? Bentonite clay detoxification. And let me just kind of clarify, no pun intended. I'm going to talk about the detox, what I share with you guys, the detox and the apple cider vinegar beard rinse as well. And you can use it for your hair. Now, the bentonite clay, which you can find on blackmensgroomingden.com as well, is great because it's a powerful detoxification. What it does is it forms an electrical charge, right? And on this electrical charge, it attracts and absorbs about 4 different things, right? There's 5 benefits to using the bentonite clay, but I'm going to talk about 4 things that it attracts and absorbs from your skin, from your hair. 1, toxins. On an everyday basis, we're always in the midst of toxins all over the place. Some of us live, especially if you live in a big city, you're going to be, it's going to be a little bit more intense than someone else who lives in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to go through this pretty fast because I want to get to the questions, because we're only going to be on here for the next 30 minutes, maybe less. Next 20 minutes rather. Chemicals. We're always dealing with chemicals, whether we're cleaning, whether we are in a space where there are chemicals. We work in a space where there are chemicals around us. The vents are moving chemicals back and forth through the vents. If you ever look at vents and you see the dirt build up around the vents, that's not good. You wouldn't digest that. Number 3, impurities. Things that we need to make sure that we're purifying, we're cleaning, things that we're eating. This affects us as well, believe it or not. And 4, heavy metals, It absorbs the heavy metals and attracts the heavy metals from our skin, from our beard, from our scalp, from our hair. All right. When once it's able to do that, then it's able to improve the circulation. Thus, you're getting the minerals, you're getting the vitamins to your beard and to your hair. So a lot of guys are having patchy beards. A lot of guys are dealing with beard breakage. A lot of guys are dealing with split ends. If you are not, you can't just, it's not going to run without you doing something. That's just, it's like you can't run a car without changing the oil, without getting new tires, without making sure the transmission, like your body is the same way. You have to get that gunk that's been built up this is over the course of time. This is from years and years and years and years since you was at your grandmother's house, So don't expect for things to change overnight because it didn't happen overnight. But we got to be consistent and committed. Make sure you guys go check out my video, the 90-day beard calendar. And I talk about when you should be detoxing, how often you should be detoxing if you've missed it. OK, go to YouTube channel. And also you get the beard care calendar with it. It's a beard care, beard growth guide. All right. You guys are getting a lot of great things. Now we're going to turn over to the apple cider vinegar. Okay. And I recommend you guys to do the detox, do at least, once a week, do it once a week if you can. Also detox your body as well, too. Not just the external, but the internal. But the apple cider vinegar beard rinse, I've done a video on this, but there's some benefits. The major play with apple cider vinegar is that it's going to restore your pH levels. Guys are saying, man, B, I got split ends, bad split ends. I'm having an excessive keyword, and know the difference between breakage and shedding. Excessive breakage, right? I'm having excessive breakage. What do I do? Well, your pH may be off. Your pH may be just out of whack. If your pH is out of whack, then we need to get that right back into the green, what I call the green zone. That's the win zone. Again, make sure you guys hold your questions to the end. I'm going to make sure you guys can get your questions answered. All right. So I'm about to just breeze through this. So that's the major thing of the apple cider vinegar rinses, is going to help restore your pH. Not only that, on top of that, it will remove product buildup. It will remove what you'll notice after, any product buildup that you may have. It will give you a nice shine. A lot of guys be like, man, my beard itching. I got itchy beard, or it's itching all the time. Some guys are going through something gruesome. Well, your pH may just be off. You got dry skin underneath your beard. Your pH is off. You need to get your pH in order. So again, it's going to improve your shine. It's going to tone your skin. If you have a happy skin, you will have a healthy beard. Happy skin, healthy beard. Remember that. And then next, you also get a gentle exfoliation. I know some of you guys be like, yo, what can I exfoliate with? This is something that while you're doing the apple cider beard rinse, and you can use it on your hair, you'll be getting a gentle exfoliation all at the same time. So fellas, there are huge benefits for using both of these. And I would recommend to use both because they both have two different, some of them have some overlapping benefits, but they also have two strong benefits that only you can get out of bentonite clay, and only you can get out of the apple cider vinegar rinse. And make sure that it's the one with the mother. All right. And another thing, if you guys are like, yo, I don't really like the smell of the apple cider vinegar rinse, but get a spray bottle. I've talked about this last week. And I've talked about this numerous times. You get a spray bottle. You need to look this much about apple cider vinegar rinse, the rest in water. Go check out my video I just posted today. And, or you can go check out all my other videos I've done on apple cider vinegar rinse. But you only need a little bit. But if the smell is irritating for you, or you kind of it just doesn't mix with you, go get you some a lemon essential oil. Go get you some lemon essential oil. I think Sprouts or something having a sale, somebody, whatever, somewhere. Go get you lemon essential oil. Put like 10 drops in there, and voila. It kills the smell. And you can smell very lemony. I think, I don't even know if that's a word, but you'll be smelling good. All right. Now, also, I want to let you guys know magnesium. Magnesium. If you can get you some magnesium oil, you can get you some magnesium supplements. Would be super, super powerful. More so magnesium supplement, because the National Health and Nutrition did a survey back in 2005, between 2005, I think 2008, or 2005 and 2006, that showed more than half of people are deficient in magnesium. More than half of people are deficient in magnesium, and magnesium is the very thing that helps to clarify our bodies and our skin and so on and so forth. So if you can, grab you some of that. A lot of guys are having ingrown hairs in their beard. Well, you need to clarify. You need to get that stuff out of your, you need to remove those things. So these are the things that you can do. These are all practical. You don't need to do flips or anything. These are all practical. Go grab the beard growth guide, my YouTube channel, and there you go. Questions?